Hi guys, we're going to look at a nice easy version of Shallow today. So some things will be missing if you're a die-hard fan. Please don't yell at me, this is just to make this a bit more accessible for people, okay? So that way it's all friendly chords. You've got your E minor, your D, your G, and remember I like to bulk up things in general, so I've got 2 down for my G. Because then I can cheat for my C and just go down and fiddle with that one. I do like this C. I call this the Green Day C, so for anybody who's not sure, that's because of Time of Your Life. So it's automatically become the Green Day C in my world. So I'll use that one. And the only other chord I think is an A minor, because like I said, I'm not going to bother with the middle section. So let me show you how I play it, okay? I'm going to try and bring my hand up here. If it does go down here, I'm really sorry. It'll be probably because I'll be messing up if it stays up here. So let's see how we go. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow. In the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Okay, apologies for any burst eardrums. I know that chorus is pretty loud. Right, so let's talk about what this hand is doing. So you will notice quite quickly, this one tends to strum quite a bit. So long as my chord is down, it's okay if I'm hitting a whole bunch of strings because I've got the chord there. If I didn't have the whole chord down and I'm just going like, I don't know, one note maybe, let's pick a B. Something sounding a bit wrong. So no matter what song you are playing, if you are picking, put the chord down, okay? As long as it's not a bizarre shape that you end up doing. That's my top advice, put the chord down. Then you can get away with a nice little filler strum. And then I'm just going G string, B and E together. I don't think you can really see these two, but they're working as a team underneath. And my little finger's leaning. I always say plant, remember you are a tree. This is the trunk, these are the branches. And your thumb is generally taking care of these strings. Index is in the middle, middle finger behind, ring finger underneath. So these guys are a team, so I'm going. So for that main riff, I'm going E minor. So strum, G string, pluck both together, G string, then a quick pluck of D, and it doesn't matter if you do the whole thing, or some of it, or even two of it, whatever you want, but I'm plucking that D, then I'm going into my G, my Green Day G, and again strum, and this time I'm separating the team, I'm going G, B string, E string, B string, G string. So, I know that obviously this hand will it has a mind of its own, so it's probably doing a whole bunch of other stuff as well. But generally that's what's going on there. I'm just checking. Oh, I do like to go, are you happy in this modern world? So I do a little bit of a suspension over here. This is where the good stuff's going on. So from your, tell me something, girl, or it could be, tell me something, boy, because that's the same lead up for this part. And you go into your C chord, rather than the Green Day C. With this one, you could go into a full one, hold down this C, same pattern again of the strum, G, team, G, back to thumb, back to index. So you could go, are you happy in this, or aren't you tired trying to, and then the next note is the important one. So you hold down the C, you change into your G, pluck that B string with your E string, and you get a lovely suspension. If you pull it off, that's your modern world, and I'm just plucking that D. Okay, again, you could do that if you want, that, or you can do a quick flick, or a quick backhanded flick with the index, whichever you prefer. So that would be, tell me something, boy, aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or, tell me something, girl, aren't you happy in this modern world? Okay, which you might like actually, because that's a lot easier than plucking a D. Good. With the chorus, it's all very friendly. I'm just going that nice strum again, I said, strum with the thumb, then index, team, index, thumb, index, strum, index, team, index, all the way through that chorus. Quick pluck of the D and then back into your E minor. You will see me do this every now and then. It's simply because I like a G in my E minor. There's one in it anyway, but it sounds quite sweet if you double it up on 3rd fret every now and then. So you've got your... Also, it makes it easy to get into C's from there. Just helps me navigate, helps me find where on earth I'm going. And yeah, from there actually, I'm going into an A minor, so you can kind of see already that really helps my fingers. Alright, I'm not going to sing it to you again because I'll just deafen you. But maybe I'll go the octave lower. So for anybody who's got a lower voice, and I have met a few of my students who struggle to sing this song, and they really enjoy the first half. They get to the chorus and they're like, oh, it's too high and I can't get there. You don't have to go as high as Gaga. You can just do the octave lower. So you can go, I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. Far from the shallow now. And you'll notice I can't quite get down there on that last line, so I change it slightly so it could be we're far from the shallow. But I can't get down there, so my apologies. You will also notice I have played a little bit with that last line because there's different ways of doing it. I think she does it 2 different ways, and I find it very hard to do low notes if we go down that octave. But honestly, it's what works for you. If you're covering it anyway, it really doesn't matter. As long as you're in the key and it sounds like you've ended correctly, then all is good. So next section, I'm carrying on that picking pattern with the shallows. In the shallow, and there's an option there of doing my world famous walk down. I'll tell everybody about the walk downs. You get a walk down from C to A minor, yeah, for Hallelujah. I call it a walk down because it's literally like walking down, and it's the same thing for G to E minor. You can use it on, it's in lots of songs, but the most famous is probably Stand By Me. Bum, 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 bum. So you're thinking G, F sharp to E minor. So in this context, you'd be going, in the shallow, shallow, in the shallow, shallow, shallow. So I only hit it one with a nice little clash there, but it's nice when you resolve it on E minor. And yes, I'm being lazy, I'm leaving down these guys, and then this is kind of an Oasis chord really, but just because I like how it sounds. You don't have to, you can go in the shallow, 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 in the shallow, shallow, we're far from the shallow now. And again, you don't have to pluck your Ds, you can do a quick flick and then to E minor. So there's lots of different ways of playing this song basically, and it's all down to your playing style. You can see I'm clearly quite the fiddly player. But then I'm also quite generic, so once you've learnt a few tricks of what this hand does, you can pretty much follow anything I do. I do like to use the team of these two underneath together, but you can separate them, you can flick instead, as many choose to. So I just really want everybody out there to relax when it comes to this song. It doesn't have to be exactly as it is. Make it your own and have fun with it, and make it as easy as possible to play, because that's when you'll enjoy it. And also, if you do make it easy as you can to play, then you can really focus on the singing, because that chorus is just, that's so high. You need to be focusing on your notes. You know, if you're thinking too much about this fiddly part that you're playing, you're probably going to mess up the singing. So don't worry about it. Keep it simple. Build things up by layers, okay? So I really hope that's been helpful. Enjoy this song. I have been turned around with this song because I wasn't sure I liked it at first, but I do now. So thank you to everyone for making me listen to it. Thank you for watching. See you!